The Blue Stones by Isaac Denson. And we said that she's a Danish author. There was once a skipper. Skipper is a fisherman who named his ship after his wife. Oh, he had the figurehead of it beautifully carved, just like her. He had the ship at the beginning of the ship is carved is like in the picture in front of it. You see it, just like her, and the hair of it gilt like from golden color. But his wife was jealous of the ship. Ah, here we need the jealousy. You think more, she says, the wife. You think more of the figurehead than of me, she said to him. He says, no, I think so highly of her because she is like you. Yes, because she is you yourself. Is she not gallant, full bosomed? Does she not dance in the waves like you at our wedding? Look at her when the boat is moving, when the ship is moving in the sea. She moves like you danced in our weddings. She danced in the waves like you danced at our wedding. In a way, she is really ever kinder to me than you are. She's kinder to me than you are. She gallops along where I tell her to go, when I tell her where to go, and she lets her long hair hang down freely. Look at her hair. Not like you put your hair up under a cap. But she turns her back to me. Why she turns her back to him, girls? Because she is at the beginning. She's carved at the beginning of the ship, and he is inside the ship. So the figurehead gives him her back. So that when I want a kiss, I come home to Elsinore. Elsinore is the town they live in. I come here to you. Okay. So, question number one, letter A, symbolism. What do you think the figurehead symbolizes? What clues in the story help you understand its symbolic meaning? Girls, think. What does the figurehead symbolize? It symbolizes what? The figurehead symbolizes the wife. So it resembles the man's love for his wife. So it symbolizes the wife. Okay, it symbolizes the wife. Number two, it may also symbolize the love of the man to his wife because he carved a figurehead on the ship that looks exactly like his wife. How did we know? Where are the clues that we know? We know from the sentence he said to her when he said to her in line 5, when he said to her, she is you yourself. Okay? And the description of the figurehead with the hair and the color of the eyes and the color of the hair and this, she looks exactly like his wife. So the figurehead resembles and symbolizes the wife or the love of the man to his wife. Continue after question A. Now once, when this skipper was trading at Tranquebar, he chanced to help an old native king flee traitors in his own country. So there were traitors. Traitors are those who betray the king. Okay, they betray the king and they flee. Flee is to escape. So as they parted, the king gave him two big blue precious stones. Yani he chased them. So the king rewarded him with two big blue precious stones. And this he had set into the face of his figurehead like a pair of eyes to it. So the figurehead was with carved, yani carved like drawn, okay, carved, and it is the face features are drawn and colored. So when he took these two blue stones, he stuck them on the heads, on the figurehead's head eyes. Okay, he put the blue stones in the place of the figurehead's eyes. When he came home, he told his wife of his adventure and said, now she has your blue eyes too. She looks exactly like you after I put the two stones in her eyes. If you were in the place of the woman, how would you be feeling? She got sad. You had better give me those stones. I could have made them a pair of earrings. Okay, so he said, no, I cannot do that. and you would not ask me if you understood. Okay, now question B is to paraphrase. And paraphrase is to restate and retell what's happening in your own words, girls. So it's your job here. Okay? Retell what happened in your own words. Then, what happened? Still, the wife could not stop fretting about the blue stones. She was so angry. And one day, when her husband was with the Skippers Corporation, she had a glazier of the town take them out. He was away of the ship, so she went to the ship and she took them off the ice and she put two bits of blue glass, not stones, not precious stones. She placed them with the blue glass into the figurehead instead. And the skipper did not find out, he didn't know. And he sailed off to Portugal, he traveled to Portugal. But after some time, the skipper's wife found that her eyesight was groaning bad, and she could not see to thread a needle. You know, thread a needle is to put the thread into the needle. She could not see. She went to a wise woman who gave her ointment like creams and waters, but they didn't help her. In the end, the old woman shook her head and told her that this was a rare and incurable disease, cannot be cured, and that she was going blind. Oh God, the wife then cried that the ship was back in the harbor of Elsinore, then I should have the glass taken out and the jewels put back. She said, okay, when the ship comes back, I will take off the blue stones, the blue two glasses, and I will put the blue stones instead. But for did he not say that they were my eyes? Okay, but the ship didn't come back. Instead, the skipper's wife had a letter from the consul of Portugal, who informed her that the ship had been wrecked into the sea and gone to the bottom of got to the bottom with all hands. And it was a very strange thing. The ship went directly to it. The consul wrote that in broad daylight, it means that it was so sunny and clear, but the ship ran straight into a tall rock rising out of the sea. So we can know that the ship was blind. The ship walked and moved toward the rock without noticing. Why? Because it was blind. The ship was